KEDL Rock Radio.
You're listening to the True Metal Radio Show.
I don't have anything against that kind of vocals. I think it's fine. I did not used to say that, but I've been learning. I listen to more Iron Maiden now, thanks to you. I think I've learned a lot. But I still like
it at all. I think you like Bruce as a person.
Yeah, he's a very good person.
Not as a vocalist.
I don't like being put on the spot like that about this, but I mean, because it's uncomfortable for me to admit it to myself. And I think you're accurate in a lot of ways, but I want to like those vocals. That's the thing, is I really want to enjoy it the way that other people enjoy it. It does have a haunting spirit to it, It's got certainly these songs now have a nostalgia for me, because I've heard them since I was young, but I just didn't care for them even back then.
Yeah. I like it, but I also...
Turtles!
I like turtles. I don't know, Dave. I feel freaky when you say you're trying to like it. So
I am trying.
We'll just keep saying fuck it. You don't like it.
I'm very trying. No, I do. I like Iron Maiden. I think they're just fine. It's a good band.
Eddie, it's okay, Eddie. It's okay.
I mean, I really do have a special place in my heart for Iron Maiden now. And when I was younger,
I have a special place for Death. So there you go.
The band Death.
Yeah.
Chuck Schuldiner.
It's not death metal. Fuck it.
It really isn't. It is not death metal. It's just technical metal. Yeah.
And I don't even understand how the genre comes from that band, because I go.
Yeah, there's a lot of great death bands that have tried very hard to sound like that. The only band so far that I've ever heard that sounds anything like Death is Gruesome, which is a modern band. Because they're working. Yes,
the whole idea is
and because
to sound like Death.
They've been involved in Death to All and the band Death itself. So yeah they have some experience. Yeah,
but to come up with a genre called death metal.
Yeah,
and it comes from the band Death. You go,
it's pretty awesome.
How does that happen?
And it sounds nothing like that. Like a Monomarth, for example, a lot of people would say those guttural low vocals would sound nothing like Chuck Schuldiner from Death.
Yeah, it sounds like Cookie Monster.
But those are fantastic Death vocals.
Are they?
Yeah, the music is kind of Norse Viking kind of music. It's not really.
The videos are fucking awesome,
gorgeous, and you know why? That's because they can afford it. They're making a lot of money. They're one of the big heavy hitters
overseas.
Yeah, but they tour the U.S. to make that kind of money.
Really?
Yeah. They're very popular here.
What am I doing wrong?
You're not singing death metal. That's what you're not doing.
I would kill myself after about 2 weeks.
And on the note of killing yourself, it's time for News of the Weird.
I'll do it right now.
Wait,
moves this way.
He's sticking a swizzle stick into various openings in his face.
I don't have anything in there.
He's trying to stir the brain up. In the News of the Weird, a banana taped to a wall.
This sounds like a porno. I'm going to say porno, Dave.
Correct. You are correct. A banana taped to a wall at an art gallery sold for $120,000.
Oh.
The artist, that's the right response.
Idiot bought that.
The artist, Maurizio Catalan, previously created, you may remember, the solid 18-karat gold toilet, which was stolen from the Blenheim Palace earlier this year. We talked about that.
Yes.
And we were talking about who could possibly take a crap on an 18-karat gold toilet.
I'd be scared to death. I'd be scared shitless.
It's probably the same guy that bought the $120,000 banana taped to a wall.
But what makes you go? I gotta have that. I gotta have that. Why didn't you just go buy a fucking banana yourself and tape it to a wall?
Well, this story actually gets weirder.
I don't think so, Dave.
It does. The banana was an installation that he called The Comedian. And that was until a comedian artist named David DeTuna ate the goddamn thing.
DeTuna ate the banana.
He walked in. He walked into the museum and he pulled the banana off the wall, and into the horror of the people there.
He's eating art.
He ate the art right there in front of everyone. By the way, that banana had already sold for $120,000 and was in the museum.
My art. But wait, don't wait.
Huh?
Wait.
Huh?
I'm about to shart, and you'll have your art right back. Now that's art. Let me put it on the wall.
Smeared on the wall.
Wait,
you don't even need tape.
Wait a second.
Who needs tape when you got art?
Hold on a second. I'll just put it right back. Here you go. I'll even write you what you want, a little note.
Well, now, as it turns out, the Maurizio, who made the art to begin with, wasn't upset, and neither was the guy who
He
paid.
sold it. Shit, I'm great.
I got your money already.
I'm sold, bitches.
No refunds. The guy that
Live Nation.
The guy that bought it, yes, Live Nation bought it. The guy that bought it wasn't even angry either, because they all characterized the artist that ate the banana as an act of art itself.
Oh, Jesus.
I know.
What's this world fucking coming to?
So Maurizio, the guy who made the banana to begin with.
I'll make another one. Hold on real quick.
Well, he actually did a little.
He
went a step further than that. In the certificate of authenticity, which cost $120,000 damn dollars, he made it clear that you could replace the banana anytime you want. The owner can just like swap it out for another banana, and it's still the piece of art.
It's still the piece of art. It's the idea of the art itself.
That's exactly it.
Someone needs to slap the shit out of these people. This is bullshit. This is horse shit. That makes me upset. I'm actually angry now.
We are definitely in the wrong fucking business.
We are sitting in a shitty radio station at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm going to tell you, between the two of us, we're barely making bananas. I'll tell you that much.
I'm not even going to press that button.
You got a banana sound effect over there?
Oh, it's terrible. What the fuck did I do with my life? I could have put a banana on a fucking... I could have changed my name to Shadriki the Seluse. I'm gonna put a apple on top of a table, and I'm gonna glue it to the wall. Oh, it's $200,000. And some moron's gonna...
Well, you know, if you're a billionaire, you might just want to support that kind of mentality, which I do. I would want to encourage the artistic mindset of just exploring what constitutes art. That's really what it is. It's a challenge to what that is. Let me tell you something else. Performance.
Stab you real quick.
Performance is itself an art, as Florida Man would argue, because Florida Man walked into a Target, which is a popular store in the United States.
It's very popular.
Target.
Nice.
And he approached a display of characters from the movie Frozen, and he proceeded to stuff Olaf until he ejaculated into and onto the poor bastard.
Oh.
And
that's probably the best use of Frozen in a long time. So this is my moment.
All of the other animals on display were horrified. When police arrived, he was in the process of, for real, he'd already nutted in Olaf. And he was.
It's like a stuffed animal? Or
yes,
is it
it's a stuffed character from the movie.
He took the stuffed animal and just banged the shit out of it.
Yes, he dropped trow and shoved his cock into Olaf.
And this is in Florida, huh?
Of course it's in Florida. Where the hell else would this be?
Can't be West Virginia.
North Virginia?
That's just the west side of that's South Virginia.
When the police arrived, he was back at it. He was in the process of showing a unicorn what a horn feels like. He was not done.
This guy's, hey, Mr. Fertility going on over here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
He was arrested and charged with criminal mischief and assault with a tiny weapon.
I'm
getting a lot of use out of this drum sound effect.
I'm telling you what, that's the best effect I think you've got your money for.
It's the only one that we need.
It's the only one we need right there.
In Uganda, a 48-year-old man.
Wow, that went to somewhere else.
Yeah, we're just going to another country now.
Shut the fuck up.
Trying to erase this visual out of my head.
Florida.
In Uganda, which I think is kind of the Florida of Africa.
Is there a Florida of Africa?
It's called Uganda.
It's called South Africa.
West Uganda.
Uganda.
A 48-year-old man can kill mosquitoes from 20 feet away with his flatulence. Everyone seems to agree that his farts smell the same as everyone else's farts, and his diet appears to be fairly normal. He's not doing anything weird. There's just something with his physiology that causes his farts to be deadly to mosquitoes, and I'm talking from a distance. They've measured this over and over again, so much so that scientists have qualified him in his gas as some kind of, deadly toxin to mosquitoes.
So he's very popular at parties and get-togethers. They stick him in the corner and he goes,
you want to put him outside by the barbecue where where the mosquitoes are.
They're like, oh god, the mosquitoes are so bad, Billy. Oh, they don't have to put the screens, and they're like, oh, thank God. That's creepy.
Well, an investment company, he's going to cash in.
He's cashing in.
He's cashing in. This company's hired the man to help them develop a mosquito repellent. For real, man. So the next time you're at a Target looking to show the kids who's boss, you can ward off those pesky cops with a fresh can of Ugandan ass blaster and keep the mosquitoes at bay.
Mommy, this smells. God. Where'd they come up with this shit?
I don't know.
It was on the internet, so it's got to be real.
Yeah.
It's got to be
totally real. Just like this. Speaking of suffocation. Like my segue.
We're going there, but I like the way that's working.
Thanks.
I like the way you're thinking on that.
It took me at least 9.5 minutes to write the entire show. Suffocate. They have an old music video out from 10 years ago. Off of their 2009 Blood Oath. This is Cataclysmic Purification.
What went wrong?
The whole show has just gone down the shitter.
What the hell's going on?
We need another drink.
Oh,
Enjoy
Jesus.
some suffocation.
This is a True Metal Radio Show.